Took a while for Amazon to send this one to me. It actually was delivered in the same box as 24 cans of Pepsi Max Cherry, and remarkably it seems mostly unscathed. But let's open it up and take a closer look. So here we have the Gladiator Titans of Cult edition. This is not the big expensive Supreme edition. This is the regular Titan edition, I think they called it, Titan, from Titans of Cult. This is the first in their new range of releases. All the previous releases, I think there's been like maybe 10 or so, have been quite uniform in terms of their size, what they came with, the size of the slipcover, the size of the box. This is the first one in their new range. So let's take a closer look. So here's the front. We've got our annoying BBFC stickers, so we can get rid of them right away. Does look like there's a tiny bit of corner damage there, but that's nothing too drastic. That's not something I'll send it back over. Anyway, here's the front of the box, and you can tell as it catches the light, there is a nice bit of spot glossing on Maximus's helmet. I love that there's no text on the front here. I'm a big fan of minimal or no text on Steelbook designs and the outer box designs, so big fan of that. There's the spine. We've got Titans of Cult badge there, which has some spot glossing, as does the Gladiator title and the Universal logo there. J card on the back. Now, is that stuck on? Oh, it's really stuck on. So I'm going to try and cut through the glue a little bit. I'll just try and slide that off without creasing it too much. There we go. Oh, look at that. That is pretty cool. I didn't actually know that's what the back looked like, but I'm loving that. So it's almost like invisible. It's like an invisible ink effect with the spot gloss with the what we do in life echoes in eternity. Yes, that looks bloody good. Big fan. Not a big fan of the ridiculous amount of glue dots that they used, so we'll just get rid of that. Like, no one keeps the J card on unless they're keeping it sealed, so why bother? I say J card, this one actually technically wouldn't be a J card, it's just, a card. Which is probably better because it's easier to slip inside. Just get rid of that glue, bit of glue there as well. I think that's most of the glue. Quick tip when you're getting rid of glue dots that are stuck to the actual product itself, if you just, take the actual glue that you've taken off and start dabbing that over the bits that are still got a little bit of residue, they usually come off quite easily and quite quickly. I think that's all of it. Itchy beard, apologies guys. So there's the J card there for anyone who wants to have a look at that. Does it say about the region coding on the Blu-ray? Not that I can tell, at least not on the J card. But anyway, that's the J card that's not a J card. There's the box. Now, does this fold open? It does. So that folds open like a book. And there's the actual Steelbook. And again, I'm loving that there's no text on top. I think this is a replica of Maximus's armour. So there's both embossing and spot glossing there. This is definitely one of the best looking Steelbooks I have seen in a long, long time. Loving that design. Absolutely loving it. Title on the back. No embossing on the back, but there is spot glossing on the helmet. Again, this is a sick, sick design. I am loving the design of this Steelbook. Let's take the box out the road just now, just to have a look at the Steelbook. So we've got 3 discs inside. We've got our 4K disc, which matches the artwork on the front of the Steelbook. We've got the Blu-ray disc, and again, does it say whether it's region coded? I don't think it does. It doesn't say on the disc if the Blu-ray is region coded. And then we've got a second Blu-ray disc of bonus content. So all 3 discs have the same, if I can pick this up, so all 3 discs have the same artwork, but just slightly different colour tones. And there's the internal artwork. That's a pretty good shot. I do like it when they have like one shot from the movie that does span both sides of the Steelbook with a natural break in the middle. So that's nice. That's pretty good. And there it is, lay flat there. Again, just look at that spot glossing and the embossing there. It's, yeah, very much loving the look of this. I'll compare it to the other Gladiator Steelbooks that I've got at some point in the video, but I'm pretty sure this is my favourite. Anyway, let's see what else we get in the box. So, we've got the Steelbook and the discs. This is the actual box itself. We've got our art cards here. Right away I can tell that these are quite glossy. I can slide these out. Let me just take it out like this. Yeah, there we go. Come on, yeah. So these are behind the scenes art cards. That's quite cool. I don't really remember seeing anything like that, so that's quite interesting. That's the bit where, obviously, bad guy Gladiator gets stabbed with Maximus's axe. Tony the Tiger. Big statue dude. And I don't have a funny pun for this one. Funny pun. So 4 behind the scenes art cards. They're nice shots and there's a good quality feel to them. 4 does seem a little bit skimpish. Like you normally get at least half a dozen, if not more, with premium releases. But they are nice. There's a good quality feel to them and they are very, very glossy. Then we have the Steelbook stand for the Steelbook to slot into, which has got Gladiator printed on it there with Titans of Cult badge. Is that a sticker? That looks like a sticker that you could peel off, maybe. And the Maximus pin. So the pin's kind of continuing with the pins that Titans of Cult had on their previous releases. So they've kept that kind of uniformed as well. That's nice. And that's everything. Yeah. Now, let's have a look at the other Steelbooks. So here is the new Titans of Cult Steelbook compared to the other Steelbook editions of Gladiator that I own. This one, I believe, is the UK Blu-ray version. Yep, UK Blu-ray version. This is a good one as well. It's embossed at the front. There's a really cool 3D effect of the helmet. Could do without the text here and here. I would keep the Gladiator title because that's embossed as well. And there's the back shot there, spot glossing on Maximus. And the inside. So that's the UK Blu-ray Steelbook. This is, I believe, the UK 4K release. Ignore the dent there. So the title is Debossed, and there's spot glossing on Maximus there. And there's the back shot there. No embossing or debossing, but spot glossing on the helmet. And then we've got the 4K disc, the Blu-ray disc, and the special features there. I I think it's a new transfer on the Titans of Cult 4K release. So I'm not going to do like a 4K quality video. I'll link to some videos of that down below, because there's guys who are better equipped to do a 4K image quality comparison. That's not really my thing. I just like the shiny Steelbooks. Speaking of shiny Steelbooks, this is the US release version. That has the theatrical and extended cut on Blu-ray. And I'm not sure if these are region A or not, but I'm pretty sure they will be. That's the US Steelbook. Probably my least favourite of all the Steelbooks. It kind of looks like a bad Photoshop poster on the front, to be honest. Not a huge fan of the design of the Steelbook, but Gladiator is one of those movies where I kind of just I've been trying to collect all Steelbooks. There's not many movies that I do that with, but Gladiator is one of them. And then this one is part of the Real Heroes collection from Universal. They did like, I don't know, maybe 14 movies in this release set. It's an odd one. The Real Heroes Steelbook set. I was lucky enough to eventually collect them all, because you've got to catch them all. I'll do a separate video on them probably at some point. Let me know in the comments below if you would like to see that. But this is the Real Heroes Gladiator Steelbook. No embossing, no spot glossing, fairly kind of plain matte finish. Although it does look like there's a little bit of spot glossing on the highlights of the armour there. It may just be the way the kit light is catching it. But yeah, each of the Real Heroes Steelbook releases has kind of got this like comic book effect panel on the front. It doesn't really go with the movie Gladiator, but hey ho, as I said, with this one, it's a Gladiator Steelbook, so I had to collect it. I'm not sure if this is all Gladiator Steelbooks that were released, probably not. Again, let me know in the comments if there's ones that I'm missing, because I do want to catch them all, so please let me know. But yeah, that's the Real Heroes one. And for some reason, this one has a UK disc in it, even though it's an American release. I'm not sure what happened with that. I don't know if I swapped that over. I might have swapped that in, because I might have bought this Steelbook as a Steelbook only, and I've put my old Blu-ray disc in, maybe. It was a while ago, I can't quite remember. And then the new Titans of Cult Steelbook that we've been looking at. So, there is my Gladiator Steelbook collection. UK Blu-ray release, UK 4K release, American regular Blu-ray, American regular Blu-ray Universal Real Heroes Collection Steelbook, and the new Titans of Cult Steelbook. There's they are all, that's the front of them all. And there's the back of them all. I would say my favourite front design is definitely the new Titans of Cult one. My favourite back design though has to be the UK 4K set. This floating helmet here, which has got spot glossing on it, looks great. This was on my very first Steelbook wall display that only had like maybe a dozen Steelbooks on it. This was on the wall because it just looks really cool. I do like this as well, but I would take this front with this back. Yeah, that would be my ideal Steelbook. It's worth mentioning as well that the new designed boxes or cases for the Titans of Cult Steelbook releases is slightly bigger than the old one. So I don't have the exact measurements, but you can tell here the new one is a little bit taller, like maybe 4 millimeters, 5 millimeters taller. It's also ever so slightly thicker as well. So yeah, the box is a tiny bit bigger in kind of all dimensions than the older style Titans of Cult Steelbook boxes. So if you've got a shelf that's like specifically sized like to within a millimeter or two of the old Titans of Cult release, you might have trouble fitting the new one on the shelf. Let's take a closer look at the Titans of Cult Steelbook on the shelf. very much for watching, folks. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you would like to see more content like this, you can always subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video.